Well, our stop didn't get hit in 1975. The tick chart has been building higher lows throughout this consolidation period from when we made the low at 1211 and change. And, that concerns me a bit. But I don't have enough experience with the New York stock tick chart in my trading to really make an unequivocal kind of decision. So I'm going to stick with my stop strategy, and if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It's still at a lunch period, so until we get, the afternoon period, we'll have a little bit, maybe a bit clearer view. This area up here in the 18s, though, have to hold. We can't go too much over the G period high. It went right to the 8 period low, and didn't get over that. So our 75 location, 1975 stop, seems to have been in a pretty good location, a little close for my feeling, but nonetheless, it hasn't been hit yet. So we anticipated, though, breaking down. This would be the G period high here would be a good rally to sell. We've seen significant cross trade volume even below here, so we'll just hold on here now and see if we can break down a bit. Also, all the sectors are negative. Material sector down 2.3%, energy down 2.5%, financials down 2.4%, industrials down 1.6%, technology ETF in the down 1.2%. Only healthcare and consumer staples and discretionaries are a little more toward the neutral side. And that's another bit of information that is confusing me a bit. All of the broader ETFs are down. All the SPDRs. It looks like our attempted direction is down here. We came within 3/4 of a point or half a point of our stop, which is good. We chose not to reverse it, hit our stop, which was a good decision. And I think we have a good chance of breaking down here. This 13-1250 area obviously has to break. We have to break below the DE and G period low. But all of the spiders are still negative. All of the ETFs and the S&P 500 are negative. So we're going to hang on here. Well, it's starting to break down. Now we're in the 10s. So our trade's actually making money after almost getting stopped out. I'm going to change the screen. You can see the profile chart here behind it. This line represents the 13, 1310, 1311 area. We break below this J period where the end close or the end period low, and I think we're going to trade within this area. You can see, if you can visualize, you can visualize a curve in this area, fill in this area, which is basically this area. We could theoretically close as low as in the 1290s. So we'll see if this market get down to the 1290s. Well, this trade's just back and forth. It's not working, but all of the ETFs are still negative 3%, negative 2.8%, negative 2.1%, negative 1.9%, negative 1.5%. It's just a tease. It's not 2 o'clock yet, so the afternoon session technically hasn't started, but it's our stop's still at 1975. If the afternoon session comes and we are still in this consolidation range and we do bounce up to 1975, I would reconsider reversing at that point, simply because we weren't able to break down below the 11 area, and we could be going back into the distribution. We could have a late afternoon short covering rally. We're going to keep our eyes open for that. Well, here we go. They're hitting the bid now. You can see we're trading down to the 10s, 9s. Go, baby, go. Let's see if we can get down to that 1293, 1300 area, 1302. That's a 10-point range. Our original target was 1302. We'll just have to see where the close is. This is the kind of market. Now the indices are down 2.8, 2.5, 2.3, 1.7, 1.3. They're mostly on their lows, except for the financial services sector, 2 points off their low. But it appears that we have a trending day down. So we need to break down here, continue with the bid activity, and if we can get down to the 8s or 7s, I think we could have a pretty low close. And we still have our reversal strategy in 1975. You can see on the profile chart the white line now reflects the 1309 trade. This is a 1-point scale. So if it moves down, it means we're in the 8s. Right now we're trading 0950. So we're right here at this J period high that we talked about previously. There's my cursor here. J period high there, the end period close. These numbers are in the 0708 range. The close is in the 07 range, the J is in the 08 range. So we break below this area where this short covering rally occurred in the L period, and where these ascending lows occurred up to the end period low close, then I think the next target is this volume cluster in here, which is the mid 12s, 1295, should say 1301 to, oh, it could be all the way down here even to the 1290s. So that's what we're going to try to hang on for. We'll see if I'm that patient. Still a lot of time left in the day. The J period just opened up. This trade has been excruciating, testing my patience, but so far so good. It's just been bouncing between 13 and 18. And now I think we finally broke down. We're testing the lows. The I period low is 9. And now we're trading right at 975, 950. So I'm anticipating the J period to break below the I period and move. We'll see where it moves to. I'm going to try to stay in this trade till the close. I think we could get to the 1290s. Would be nice. If we got to the 1290s, that would make a positive day, considering we're 10 points negative right now. There's the 7s. Come on, baby. Delayed reaction on this chart for some reason. We'll come on over, you don't have to call it all. Not giving that way by the chart. Not sure why that is. So we're gradually making lower lows. Our stop on this trade now is move way down to 1575. That's 2 points above our entry at 1375. If it moves down below 1307 on our way down to whenever, we're moving our stop at break even. We're going to reverse at 1550 if we get there. 1550 is our reverse. That's going to act as our stop and a reinitiative on a position. Remember, our short was 1375. So 1550 in fact is a stop for that short and a reverse to a long position. If we can get above 1550, this market may be going higher toward the closing the gap of yesterday's close. If not, then I think we can still make lower lows here. This is a real important area here. Okay, we are now long at 1550 with a 5-point stop. Give her there. Take the low of the consolidation range is in the 9s, so somewhere down in the 10s, 9 or 10. It's going to be real interesting to see where this reverse ends up. We get short covering here, and we could end up all the way to the 1332s. Looks like I got a hold of a short covering rally here. The reversal is working so far. We're hitting the ask. We're in the 20s now. I think we got some short covering here. We're looking for our 1332 target. Alright, our first short covering rally that we're actually on the right side from our reverse of our 1550. We took the small loss, 3.5 points, total 1.75 times 2 contracts, since we didn't break down below the 7s. There wasn't a reason to reverse at the 7s, but there was a reason to reverse at the 1550s. Once it broke above that period high, what was it, the J period high, it broke above the K period high, J period high. And I think we can get to the close of Friday, of yesterday. So we'll see, we'll hold on and pause and try to be patient to the close. We got about an hour to the cash close. We're in the 26s now. Looks like we're ready to break up to the 27s, 28s. Our target is 30. Okay, we have half an hour to the cash close plus a little bit. Our stop is at 19. Our stop is at 20. That'll lock in a little less than 5 points per contract, and our target is the close, cash close, or the electronic close, either one. Well, after testing the 21s, never hit our stop. We're in the 28s, 29s, we're getting close to 30, our target. We're going to move our stop up to 25 also. Well, we didn't hit the stop at 25, we came close. We're going to take the 26s out and produce the video. Out 26.